Look at me. I'm a water crab, boy. Better watch out. I don't know why, but you better. What's up? It is everyone's favorite member of Team Avatar, and don't you dare tell me that it's actually Zuko, because who was here since like the day that we found Aang in an iceberg? It was this guy and, you know, my sister, but you know, who cares about her? And who provides comic relief in all situations? Me. That's me. Meat and sarcasm. And most importantly, who's the one who taught Aang actually nothing that he used to defeat the Fire Lord, because I have no bending skills. It's me. Sokka! That was the worst intro I've ever done in my entire life. Hello, what's up? Did I have some cactus juice before I started this? Who knows, not me. So hi, as you may have gathered, I'm in a Sokka outfit. Oh, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I mean, I'm in my own outfit because I'm totally Sokka. Okay, fourth wall aside. So, as you may know, last year, my lovely friend Abigail got me into the show Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. And as you may also know, last year I put on my channel a bad video of me making a Tylee outfit from Avatar because I filmed like nothing. I've made 2 outfits in the past and suddenly I think I'm a professional seamstress, but you know, it's whatever. So I wanted to make a Sokka costume for 2 reasons. First one being, with our friend group we casted everyone as Avatar people, and everyone basically agreed that I was the most Sokka-like, which I was honored by that. I was like, heck yeah. Because I think Sokka's hilarious. I love him. He's my boy. But you know, I'm kind of the one in the group who's like the logical one, but also like the one that somehow manages to make everyone laugh by saying something that's not even that funny. And the second reason is because we're trying to get all of our, We're trying to get all of Team Avatar together on Halloween so that we can have everyone there and like film some videos and it'll be lit. So I had to make an outfit, and me being me, I had to make it like really extravagant. I couldn't just like put on a blue bathrobe and call myself Sokka. I had to like actually do everything because I'm a little crazy, but that's okay. Ew, that's the grossest bug I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, please go away. It's on the outside of my window, but it is gross. Ew, what are you? Why do you have so many legs? So here is my very amateur cosplay kind of tutorial, but not really tutorial because I basically wing everything, as I said. So you might not actually want to do any of the things I did, but if you want to, then you can. Here's how I made the costume. I made these pieces of the cosplay in literally no particular order, so I started with the gloves. So I will show on the screen now what these looked like before. They were like elbow length black gloves. I know that his gloves in the show are actually dark blue, but I already had these black gloves that would be perfect to just cut up and like sew and modify and everything. And black isn't that different from navy blue, so don't come for me, it's okay. So yeah, basically I just cut out the little area for these 2 fingers because that's what his gloves look like, and then I just chopped off the rest of the fingers right there and chopped off the gloves at around like here-ish on my wrist, and then I just hemmed all of those areas that I cut so that it wouldn't fray everywhere because you don't want that to happen. And the second thing I made was my trusty boomerang. So Sokka uses a variety of weapons. He has his boomerang, he has his little club thingy, whatever that is. He has his iconic space sword. But you know, I thought the iconic and the the easiest to make would probably be the boomerang. I had no idea how I was gonna make this, but then I watched a YouTube video on how to do it. I will leave that link in the description because it literally rocked my world. I was like, that's so easy. So basically you just use a ruler and you sort of draw out the outline of the boomerang onto a piece of paper. This one side has this little blade on it, so you're going to draw that in your outline as well in like a separate line, and then you're going to cut that outline out. And then you're going to trace your outline onto some sort of material that you're going to make your boomerang out of. In the video he used like cardboard, no, he used like foam board, that's what it's called. But I just happen to have an old like board game board thingy that I used, so just any like sort of firm material that you can use to make your boomerang. So you trace one boomerang with the little bladed section, and then you cut off the bladed section and you cut off 2, so they'll be slightly smaller, and that's because you need to make this blue section right here. And I didn't actually film me cutting the smaller ones, I only filmed me cutting the bigger one because, as you can see in this video, it was very challenging to cut through the game board. So you cut 1 bladed and 2 non-bladed pieces. And then I completely forgot to record myself painting the bladed one white, but that is what you're supposed to do. And then you're going to paint the other 2 sections of the boomerang blue. So I peeled off the like slick part of the game board so that the paint wouldn't like slip off, you know, it would just make it easier. And I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. If you want to see how to actually do it, check out the link in the description for the actual video that explains it so much better than me, but you know, I'm just, you know, whatever. And then you paint the other two sections blue, and make sure you don't forget to paint the edges because that would be awkward if everything was blue except for the little edges and they were just brown and gross. And just a warning, it probably will take like 87,000 coats to get it actually not transparent, you know? You know. And then I totally forgot to add my little notch to my white bit, so I did that off camera, but yeah, the little white blade is supposed to have a cute little notch right there, so make sure you do that. And then you simply glue all the pieces together so that you have your lovely boomerang and you let it dry. And then the last step you do is you just have to paint this inner corner area thingy blue because the blade is not supposed to be on that side, it's only supposed to be on this side. And then you let it dry, and then you have a lovely boomerang of which you can destroy all your enemies. The next thing I did was I made these lovely arm wrappies. That's what I've come to call them because Katara has her hair loopies, so you know, I might as well have some arm wrappies if you know what I'm saying. So I used some old curtains that we just kind of happened to have. Oh, and pro tip, make sure you wash all your material before you start cutting and sewing it, because if you don't, then after you wash your costume when it's made, then things might shrink and then it would be a problem and not look good. So make sure you wash everything before you work with it. And I measured the arm wrappies to be several inches longer than I would actually need them to be, just in case something weird happened or I cut them too short or there was an emergency. It's always better to have your fabric longer than you need because then you can just sew it shorter instead of having it too short and then crying and dying, you know? And then I just hemmed both sides of the arm wrappies so they wouldn't fray and destroy the world. And everything was going fine up until that point, but then actually everything that could have gone wrong did, and I lost my mind. This is the worst day of my entire life. I'm trying so hard to do the arm wrappies, and I'm using little claspy things, and I just can't figure out a good way to make them not look horrible. And I've like unsewed it like 5 times already, and I finally figured out a way that would look good, but then I did it the wrong way so they don't fit together because I sewed one of them upside down because I'm so smart, and I'm about to dive out my window, but I'm not going to. I'm an essential member of Team Avatar, and I need to get my life together. I've had a taxing, trying day. Help. Okay, just one more time and then I'll be free of this curse. Except I have to do an entire other arm wrapping. This is still the first one. I'm going to die. Okay, I'm so sorry. I need to... It's fine. I thought I would be free of that curse, but the universe just loves to prove me wrong, doesn't it? I need a second. Oh, okay. I am so irritated. I don't think you know how many hours I've spent on these stupid arm wrappy thingy-majigs. I call them arm wrappies because Katara has hair loopies, so I'm gonna have arm wrappies. And I was so close to being done with the second one. And I sewed on the little buttony thing, and I made sure to do it the correct way, but I still did it wrong because I'm an idiot. So now apparently there's a specific one that fits into the specific other one, and the back of the other one doesn't fit into the other thing. So now I used the wrong thing and now it doesn't fit, and I'm just about to die a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm so salty. But I finally finished them. Autocorrect is very correct when it changes arm wrappies to arm crappies because these put me through so much pain in my life. The next thing I did was my necklace. I really don't know why I just decided to do all of the accessories before like the main part of the outfit, but that's just how it happened. I don't know. So I bought some clay to make these beads because I really did not know how else I was going to make them, and I couldn't find any white clay, so I had to buy some tan clay, but that's okay because I could just paint them white, which is what I did. So I molded them into like little squares, and then I cut off the corners because his are like kind of rounded square-ish. I don't know what shape that is, but you know. And at first I started like using a Q-tip to make a hole, and I like put more clay on the back of the square to try to make a place for the string to go through, but then I was worried that would be like too weak and like come off the back or break or something. So what I ended up doing is making 2 squares and then putting the Q-tip between them and like squishing them together so that they would both be like equal thickness and it wouldn't like come apart, you know? And I think that was a much better idea to do. And then I baked them at, I think it was 275 degrees for like 15 to 20 minutes. And then I didn't film myself painting them white because, you know, you've already seen me paint things. You just take a brush and you just paint them. It's really not that difficult to explain. Sokka's pants, they're just kind of like blue pants. So like I just went to Walmart and I just got some dark blue leggings for like $5 because I thought there was no point in like sewing some blue pants when he's just wearing some like relatively tight dark blue pants. I could just get leggings for like $5 like. And then I also got some boots at Goodwill because Goodwill is my BFF when I'm making costumes because you can buy like, okay, the best thing to do when you're looking for fabric is to go to Goodwill and look for like sheets or like tablecloths, curtains, just anything like that, because they will be like $1 to $3. Like it'll be so cheap and you get so much fabric for it and then you just like wash it and work with it, and it's better than like going to a fabric store and paying like lots of money per yard. Like you just get like a giant sheet for like $2. It's great. So go to Goodwill, please. It will save your life. And his are technically brown, but they didn't have any brown since these were supposed to be blue, but they're black. Now they match with the black boots. See, it works. So now I had everything done except for like the actual main part of the costume. And I was so hyper when I filmed this. It was late at night. I might have been on cactus juice. I really don't remember. Like, I don't know what was up with me that night, but it was a little weird. Oh, this is just a classic. I need some sleep. I am tired. I need to go to bed. But instead I'm staying up to make an outfit. I'm dying on my floor. I don't know what I'm doing. Please send help for me right now. This is gonna be such a weird video. Am I even keeping this in? I don't know. I'm so sorry to anyone watching. Hi, subscribe. Barefoot on the grass, listen to our favorite song. Goodness, why are there all the sad love song sad ones? What? I'm lamenting my girlfriend that turned into the moon. You can't even see me. I'm trying to make jokes, you can't even see me. It's just how life goes. Once I was done spazzing out, I measured like the length from like shoulder to shoulder, like my torso width, and then how long I wanted it to be. Obviously I did add like some extra inches because, as I said, it's better to have it too long than too short. And then I cut out 3 sections of that because his little, as you can see, it like crosses front, and then it has a back, so I cut out 3 sections. Or I should say I was attempting to cut out 3 sections, but then Sokka's anthem came on and I think I got possessed by the spirit of a very sassy person for a couple minutes. Aang's the rose-colored boy, hearts are bacon, horse are flaming yawn. Just let me cry. Ooh, dang-a-lang. Did I learn how to waterbend? Ow! Don't stab yourself in the hand with a needle. Ah! Sorry, just panicked a little bit. Low key, no pressure, just hang with me in my weather. This looks not right. Like, okay. Yeah, that's how big my shoulders are. Why does it look so small? I'm confused. Ow, oh my gosh. Pain, love it. I just couldn't pick up without even trying. Chop, 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 chop. This is Zuko's anthem, if you know what I'm saying, mate. This is rough, buddy. And then my SD card got full because of how many hours this cosplay was taking me. And then my other SD card like was possessed or like broken. I don't know what was wrong with it. We tried everything to fix it. My brother like knows how to do technological stuff. He couldn't figure it out. I was just like, my camera refused to record upon it even though there was nothing there. It like was fine when you plugged it into the computer. I don't know what the problem was, but you know, we just couldn't use that. So I wasn't able to film some of the process of making this actual part. So I can't even really describe what I did because it was so much trial and error because, as I said, I don't really plan out what I'm doing. I just kind of get a basic idea in my head, mess up like 83 times, and then sometime in the future get to a result that kind of works. It was a process. I don't even remember what happened for most of it. And then I could have been done after I finished my little torso piece, whatever this is called. I don't even know what to call this thing. But then I decided to just be extra and make my little boomerang, wait, you can't even see it, boomerang holder thingy. So I just sort of outlined the boomerang and cut 2 little outlines of it, of course being slightly bigger so there's room for me to hem it and sew it and everything. So I cut 2 of those in light brown, and then I cut 3 little triangles in dark brown felt, and then I sewed the triangles on top of one of the light brown boomerang outline thingies, and then I put the 2 boomerang outlines together and I sewed them inside out together, because if you sew them right side out then you'll be able to see all the hems, but if you sew them inside out and then you flip them back right side out, then you won't be able to see the sewing and it'll be like magic. And then this right here that I used for the crossbody strap is actually an old belt, and I just sort of cut it in half and then sewed it like right here and right here. And yeah, that's how that happened. And now I'm officially the meat and sarcasm guy. Nice to meet you. So I guess here's some clips that I will insert of me just like being dramatic and weird and just walking around being Sokka, so you can see all angles of my lovely cosplay. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Like, I did completely wing the whole thing, so it could have gone horribly. Oh, and don't mind my interesting hair going on here. I'm aware it looks more like the Sokka from the Ember Island Players guy than it does actual Sokka, but hey, my hair is purple on the ends. I had to do something to try to hide it. Don't judge me. By Halloween, it won't be purple probably, so I'll be able to make my hair look better. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. I tried. Oh yeah, and I also will not have black nail polish when I'm him on Halloween. I hope you enjoyed that video of me turning into Sokka, everyone's fave. So stay tuned for the Halloween video because we're gonna have all of Team Avatar. And also, just a little note, my friend Abigail is going to be Katara and she is going to make a cosplay at some point. We're gonna go to her channel and make a Katara cosplay. It's going to happen because I need a sibling. So I will leave her channel in the description. She also does videos about like, she has like some Minecraft videos and also some like vegan recipes and stuff because she's vegan. Woo! Can't relate. Meat and sarcasm guy. Hey, sorry, I had to throw that in there. And obviously subscribe to my channel because, as I said, on Halloween we're going to do some very fun things. There's a secret project that's happening if we can find a Zuko. So yeah, subscribe because I post videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And oh my gosh, when you're watching this, it's probably going to be my birthday, September 29th. So subscribe because it's my birthday. And you can follow all my social media. Everything is at Miclaila. And I have an Etsy shop in the description below where I sell things like top hats because I'm always up for a top hat, and like Doctor Who hats and like scarves and like whatever else is there. You can go look at it. And make sure to check out my live streams. There will be one tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also I do them on Fridays on my brother's channel, which is in the description, at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why I had issues saying that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did when I wasn't losing my mind over this and this, but you know, everything else was really fun. And before I go, I just have to give you something that literally nobody asked for and nobody knew they needed until this moment. But here you go.
I don't really care about what they say. I'ma come back like a boomerang. Won't let the haters get their way. I'ma come back like a boomerang. I'ma come back like a boomerang.
I can't tell if I'm myself or Sokka right now. Am I possessed? Probably. Sokka is quaking in his boots. I hate myself. Whomst is calling me. I know you not, Russellsville, Arizona. Frozen grapes. If you don't like frozen grapes, you're crazy. They're so good, and I've eaten so many of them. I'm probably gonna die of grape poisoning. That would be a grape way to die. Meow.
Misha! Oh, look at her. She's so sad.
Oh, she hates.
Oh, she does hate.
Oh,
no.
she really hates.
She really wants to go.
Tiny bug.
Kill me.
I did it.
Whoa.
Skills.
You should have used your boomerang.
That was too far away, man. Didn't come back.
I don't care about logic, I just
Care about food.
Zeboten.
I pushed Zeboten.
Zeboten.
Zeboten. Zeboten. How I love Zeboten.
Oh my gosh. Look at me. I'm a water boy. Better watch out. I don't know why, but you better. Oh my gosh, that's a giant fire anthill. I should not let the Fire Nation attack. Don't die.
Don't die in Russia. Wow.
Whoops. Look, I'll dramatically walk. Oh my gosh.
What was that?
It was a bug. Ready? I'm gonna dramatically walk into the distance.
She departs into the sunlight.
Okay, now let's get a thumbnail.
What if it's just Sokka relaxing? It's probably fine. I bet you won't die.
I think I will.
You might. That's some sunlight right there.
Ah!
Sun,
I
go
didn't
away.
ask for you.
I did not ask for you.
Exactly. Please leave.
Villager number
me.
27.
Could you please leave?
Yeet day!
Yeet day! This probably won't even be the thumbnail, but it's still kind of fun to do. So pleasant.
I hope I'm not standing in fire ants right now.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh, my arm wrappy!
Oh no!
Ah!
Yeah.
Everyone be scared!
Everybody be scared! Oh, I love this background of
Maybe we
a
go
satellite dish.
I'm gonna be a male. Am I cool yet?
Look threatening.
Threatening?
Yes.
I don't think I can look
Be
threatening.
like, "Ah, I'm gonna chop down a bush.
Oh yeah. Whatcha? Oh, I'm sorry. I just apologize to a bush. I'm
Kinda
afraid
above?
that if I do that, it'll kill it. Won't it?
I mean, I'm gonna catch it.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I might catch it with my face, but so just like, yeet.
Just yeet it at you? I need to
Look
not laugh.
menacing. Be like all crouched and whooshy.
Crouched and whooshy. I'm so afraid. There's a bug. I'm so afraid. Okay.
Ow.
You killed him.
I got him.
Yay!
Yeet. Look what I had to do to keep the camera at the right angle.
Oof.
It's on a spatula.